What is e-commerce? I think of it from a consumer's point of view. So we've do apologies to Chloe and Lorenzo. It's anything where you do something online and then you get a physical good in return. But for me as an e-retailer, and I realize there's a lot of folks here who are from the content business or from various other parts, just for reference purposes, I'm going to talk about a conversion, meaning somebody actually decides to get something back. What is content? I'm thinking as an e-commerce person now. So for me, what you get in return is actually something that I ship to you. The way I think of it is you do something online and that's it. From my perspective, right? Whatever you're doing online is a reward in and of itself, right? Maybe you watch a movie, maybe you spend some time reading an article. That in and of itself is the reward. And so from an e-commerce person's perspective, there's no conversion. But for me, anything which you do which doesn't result in a conversion, from my perspective, is content. But the great thing about being in the online world is that the cost of production of content or e-commerce is not actually that high, right? So you can do a lot of this stuff. You can try a lot of things. You can fail quickly. For me, e-commerce is content. And I think that increasingly for consumers, e-commerce is content. And the lines are blurring to such a degree, and I'll give you, our own experience as a case study today. The lines are blurring to such a degree that if you ignore this, you're going to lose. So a related question, when we did this consumer work that I was talking about, inspiration for us is it's a lot of pictures, it's a lot of images, right? How else are you going to communicate the concept of the moment, an aspiration of an idea, other than starting with pictures? These pictures can be very different, right? They can range in terms of their practicality or their aspiration, whether they're within reach or whether they really just function as something that's highly engaging. You're excited to imagine yourself in that space. You think about picking up a home magazine, or having one on your coffee table you flip through. We all trade across a range of styles and accessibility. So we start with that inspiration. And so what do? We send it to our members every day to learn, and where most people every day learn. I think the interesting thing is, we started with this premise that we wanted every email to be useful to every one of our consumers as an email, right? Just simply the act of receiving our marketing emails. We actually get contacts from customers. I won't say every day, but once in a while they say, gosh, I wish you'd send me more emails. Has anybody ever gotten that? I wish you'd send me more marketing emails. I mean, that's a marketer's dream, right? So my marketing is useful to my customers. And why is it useful? Well, I mean, it's a little bit of inspiration in your inbox every day. And you can say, oh my gosh, really? I mean, my design team slices up pictures and we're very thoughtful about it in high design. Right? But this is just a moment in your day. People talk about this not as a point of TV, but as a point of shopping. Right? The idea is that one moment, receiving an email, should be a small thrill. I don't want to overblow it and pretend that this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. But on the other hand, if you come right down to the magazine, right? If you have a wonderful magazine, you look forward to it coming out once a month, because you're going to get a chance to peruse it. And I think that by analogy, what we're doing is intended to have some of that same thrill. And so these emails, because of the quality of the imagery that we're able to put through, is something that actually is of use to people. It helps people reimagine their space.